Hello, my name is Cindy Olmes.
And I live in Cincinnati, Ohio.
I am a mixed media artist. I work in decorative art papers and acrylic paint. And welcome to my studio. These are some images that I have finished, and this is one that I'm currently working on. You can see the background isn't filled in. The entire surface will be filled in with paper. Then I go back and I work in the acrylic paint, and I use brayers and stencils and all kinds of things to embellish it and create texture until I arrive at something that speaks to me.
Female images just really speak to me. I've been working with the female figure for probably over 30 years, and I just find the strength and the sensitivity in a woman something that I just never tire of talking about. The way I explore my imagery is it is very layered. It works sort of in a back and forth motion. I'm using paint and paper and then paint and paper. It doesn't move in one direction, which I find interesting because I think that that's how our lives are built. We are just all these levels and layers of our experiences over the years, of the back and the forth, of the good and the bad, and it's what makes us who we are. What I find interesting about my work is that I use many of the same papers in this images that end up looking very different. I think is an interesting commentary on the fact that though we may look different on the outside, we're kind of all made up of the same things on the inside. Working with the decorative paper, it creates a great energy. The papers, the surfaces of the papers are also very different. Some are smooth, some are shiny, a lot of them are rough. Some of them are so highly embossed that I can actually use the paper in the piece, or I use the paper to roll paint on and print that image onto the piece. So that really creates a dialogue of its own. I think that when people look at your work, everybody's going to see something different. They're all going to see something that relates to them, to some experience of theirs. I always say that for me, a piece is only working if I know her. And it is actually a statement that I will step back from my work and say, do I know you? So I just hope that the people that come into my booth find something that they say, oh, I know her. I think what brings a person joy every day is being able to do something, contribute something of themselves to the world. And so for me, that is making my art and being able to share it with people.